Welcome to No Ordinary 90, where football is more than a result. The game goes deeper than the final score. Passion to precision. This is football with substance.
Gabriel Jesus may not be topping the scoring charts right now, but let's not forget, guys, he was the player who kickstarted Arsenal's modern resurgence under Mikel Arteta. In this video, I will look back at the impact from day one, why his presence changed the game for the Gunners, and why it's far too early to write him off. Whether it's his movement, link-up plays, or big game mentality, Jesus has unfinished business in North London. Let's take it back a little bit. When we talk about Arsenal's rise under Mikel Arteta, a lot of names come up. Saka, Martinelli, and Odegaard, to name a few. But before all of that clicked, there was one man who lit the spark, and that was Gabriel Jesus. Since his arrival, he's changed the way Arsenal plays, and while injuries and doubts have crept in, I think it's far too soon to write him off. Today, we're going to look back at how Jesus started it all at Arsenal, the impact he's had, and why this season could still be his redemption story. Now, if you guys remember his arrival to Arsenal, let's rewind back to the summer of 2022. Arsenal had just missed out on the Champions League. I don't know if you guys remember. And we needed something fresh up front. We got Jesus from Manchester City for 45 million. Arteta knew exactly what he was looking for and was getting. Not just a goal scorer, but a player who could press relentlessly, create chances, and lift the mentality of the squad. And from day one, the excitement was there. The fan base felt like we had finally landed a striker with both Premier League experience and a winning pedigree. I, at that time, saw an instant impact. From his very first match away to Crystal Palace, Jesus set the tone. The pressing, the running behind, the link-up plays with Martinelli and Saka, it was electric. He didn't just score goals, he opened the game for others. In his first 9 league games, he scored 5 goals and 3 assists. But beyond numbers, his movement pulled defenders all over the pitch, creating space for our wingers to thrive. Suddenly, Arsenal were playing with a confidence and aggression we had not seen in years. This is why I think, guys, his game goes way beyond goals. This is where some fans miss the point. Gabriel Jesus is not your traditional stand-in-the-box number 9. He's a forward who does everything. He drops deep, dribbles past players, presses high, and links play. Even in matches where he didn't score, his fingerprints were all over the results. Look back at those big games. His runs definitely pull the defense apart. His presence forced turnovers, and his link-up plays set the tone for our attack. But it has not all been smooth sailing for Jesus. That knee injury in the 2022 World Cup kept him out for months. When he came back, it was about finding rhythm and sharpness again. And in football, we all know patience is rare. Competition came in from Nketiah, Trossard, even Havertz playing as a false 9. Suddenly, people were asking the question, is Jesus clinical enough? Is he the man to lead Arsenal front line? So guys, this is why I think we shouldn't count him out yet. Here's why I think that's a mistake. Gabriel Jesus has proven himself in the biggest matches. Goals against Spurs, Chelsea, Manchester United, just to name a few. He's played in Champions League finals. He's been part of a title-winning side. He's still in his prime years, and his chemistry with Arsenal's wingers is something you can't just buy. Fully fit, He brings an intensity and creativity that transformed the team. And I truly believe he has a second win coming. A season where we see that spark again. So here's the takeaway. Gabriel Jesus might not have the raw numbers of a Haaland or a Salah, but he was the catalyst for Arsenal's resurgence. The mentality, the pressing, the fearlessness, it started with him. For me, it's too early to close the book on his Arsenal story. In fact, I think the next chapter could be his most important yet. But what do you think, guys? Is Gabriel Jesus still the striker to take Arsenal to glory? Or should Arsenal look elsewhere? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear your take.